Welcome to a bicycle lock that I found on the street today. It serves as a very good example for locks that are pretty easy to decode. This lock seems to be pretty nice. It's in very good condition. Looks like it has a big, thick cable. Some of it is just a plastic wrapping, but maybe it's a good quality steel cable. But I guess it's also easy to cut open. But in this video I want to more focus on the locking part. There are combination locks for bikes that are pretty hard to decode, and some of them are fairly easy to open, and this one is more on the easy side. So let's give it a try and maybe take this as a word of warning for you to watch out for good locks so that you are not subject of someone who is curious to get your lock decoded. Alright, so it has the combination all zeros because of course I decoded it before, but let's change it, and I want to see if I can manage to not look at the wheels while changing the code. Lock it, put it in open mode again, not in change mode, close it and shuffle the wheels. So now we have a combination that I don't know, and I want to show you how easy it is to decode. Although it has false gates, by the way. How does it work? These locks are subject to decoding methods because they are made with tolerances. Of course they're made with tolerances because they are mechanical objects, and cheaper locks have wider tolerances, so they are more easily decodable. And this one is, as I said, on the easy end. You pull the two halves apart, you apply tension, and what this does is it makes the bolt in the lock being pushed against the code wheels, and one of these wheels will bind and you will feel resistance. You will test all wheels and you will work on the wheel that shows the most resistance, and so you continue your way until you found all the right numbers for the different wheels. Alright, let's pull it apart and try. This does not show any kind of resistance, this also not, this not, but this is hard to turn. So let's see, this stops at 3, so 3 might be a number, but let's try if there's another number that also shows resistance. I push inwards and turn it away from 3, then I continue while pulling it apart, and it stops at 8. So now it tells me that 8 and 3 are two numbers with gates. One is a true gate, one is a false gate, and they are 5 numbers apart, so they are on opposing sides. If I pull apart the two halves and try to wiggle left and right from 8, it gives me some kind of play, so that's probably a true gate. Let's try 5, pull it apart, and it's no 3. It was 3, sorry. So pull it apart and 3 is pretty stiff, so 8 is most likely the true gate. Let's continue with the next wheel. By the way, it does not need to be that they are in order, but it happens to be that this is the way this lock is constructed. So the next wheel, the next binding wheel is this, and looks like 3 is already a gate. I turn it away to 4 and see. Yeah, at 9 I think it stopped. No, it did not. At 3 it stops. Okay, then 3 is a number, and probably 8 is a number as well. Yeah, 8 is also a number, and it looks like 8 has a pretty wide gap. Yeah, I think the last two numbers are 8. Let's continue with the next wheel. Oh, and at 5 I really felt it coming apart a little bit. So let's continue with the first wheel. It's already stuck. Okay, it stopped at 5. So 5 is a number here and 0 is a number. Maybe 5 is not the true number here. So assuming that it has also another gate at the opposing side, I turn it to 0. And let's see if it opens up. And it does. So that's how easy it is to decode, to crack open some of these locks. Yeah, bit of a warning if you buy a new lock and it just looks nice. Maybe give it a try and feel how it how it behaves when you try to crack it open. So you might then avoid locks that feel too cheap and buy a more quality one. Alright, that's all. Thanks for watching. Happy picking. Bye bye.